Can I show the legs?
No, no, just your smile was enough.
What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. So guys, channel membership is now live. Link is in the description and the first comment. Do check it out. That would really help support the channel. So let's start this video with Martin-Fitzwater. We will see whether Martin being 10 pounds heavier than his Olympia version from last year, which by the way was able to place top 4 in the world. That is real or just hype. And we're gonna get to see that at this upcoming weekend. But glad to see Martin also getting hyped up. And many people have now started to believe that the mighty Pittsburgh Pro, which by the way is the inaugural Pittsburgh Pro, that isn't gonna be a two-man show between Derek and Nick. The hype that has been created around the Pittsburgh Pro, especially these potential top 3 guys, that is gonna make this show one of the most exciting one this year. So Fuad did not reveal what Stefan, Martin's coach, has sent him, but direction right there says it all.
Is it because of detail?
Oh my God. What am I looking
Well, I
at?
could be proven wrong.
Guys, this is.
So
Can I,
I thought,
can I show the legs? Can I show the legs?
No, no, just your smile was enough.
And before anyone thinks that Fuad is hyping up Martin because of his sponsorship, as we know Martin is working with Hosstile, then you must know he has Martin in third, behind Nick and Derek. So he was legit extremely impressed after what he saw in that message. But that being said, on the flip side, if it's the legs only that have improved dramatically since the Olympia last year, wouldn't that kind of mess up Martin's overall balance? Well, I'm gonna say that is up for debate. But Martin seems extremely confident that his chest will also be very improved compared to what we saw last year at the Olympia. And the chest has been that one area which has one of the most hardest ones for Martin to truly connect with. Now the fact is, one cannot even imagine Martin being in a better condition than the Olympia, because that was so goddamn impressive. By every standard, that was absolute perfection. But Martin is the guy who has posted the least amount of updates during this prep, and they are looking to surprise the hell out of people on the stage this year. And not just the people, but Derek and Nick as well. And Martin is 100% confident that he's gonna beat Nick Walker.
I gotta tell you,
21 conditioned.
I gotta tell you this. Oh my God, the conditioning is wild. Like his quads are feathered just standing there. Okay, I will say this. The prettiest physique of the three is Martin's.
Next up, we have an update from Mike Sommerfeld. Many positive things have happened for Mike since the Olympia last year. He won his first ever Arnold, and it's a true privilege to be invited for the guest posing at the Pittsburgh Pro, along with those 2 Olympia champions of 2 different divisions, Keon Pearson and Samson Guest. Now there is something so unique about Mike's physique in terms of the size and the density, and that too all over his physique. There is still nobody that matches him in the density and the muscularity department. He not only have that immense size and also the thickness that those guys have in the 212 class, but at the same time he has amazing V-taper, crazy X-frame, and a style of posing and presentation that is also so unique. Now for him to be able to push a guy like Chris Bumstead at the Olympia last year, and that too so hard, and the fact is no one ever did that to Chris Bumstead ever before, because for those of you guys who do not know, he actually won 2 shots against C-Bum, and other than that side chest, every other single mandatory, that was very close between both these guys. And that was the ultimate statement made by Mike Sommerfeld, that he has arrived at the top and the man is here to stay, and he solidified that by winning this past Arnold, Ohio. So the good thing is that seems like he has fully recovered from that sickness that he got at FIBO Expo a few weeks back. And to all the people out there who always tell Mike that he should try and do a men's open bodybuilding show, well, this next weekend, when he stands next to a 300+ pounds monster, you will see the size difference between a classic guy and an open guy. Now, I'm gonna say if he stays healthy and focused, it's gonna be pretty hard to beat him at this year's Miss Olympia, because as of right now, he's the front runner. The reigning Miss Olympia Samson Guest is on a roll right now with all of these guest posing appearances. So this is his second guest posing appearance in under 2 weeks, and another one is coming, and that is the mighty one at this upcoming Pittsburgh Pro. So today Samson showed up, exactly the way we expect him to. Big and round and also in a very decent condition. Now he has quickly developed this reputation of never getting out of shape, no matter which phase of the year it is for him. Whether he's in the detox, or in the recovery phase, or in the off-season, the man always stays in shape. So the real fun for Samson, that starts after this upcoming Pittsburgh Pro, because he will finally start his off-season this coming Monday, after taking 10 weeks off. So can he successfully defend his Olympia title, especially after what happened at this past Arnold, Ohio? Well, I'm gonna say not if he brings that same Olympia look as last year, or even that same look that he brought at the Arnold, Ohio finals this time, because all these other guys, especially Derek and Hadi, the two former Olympia champions, they will be considerably improved, and every single time a Mr. Olympia champion steps on the stage, the entirety of bodybuilding world, they wanna see an improved version. So isn't that what happened with one of the GOATs, Phil Heath? Now he was good enough to win 7 Olympias in a row, but the fans were always stuck with his 2011 look. Now Samson at the Olympia last year, he brought the best condition of his career. He was bigger at the Arnold, Ohio this time, but slightly off, especially during the prejudging. Now the fact is he isn't gonna win another Olympia title by coming in big. He's gonna win it by beating his 2024 Olympia look in terms of the detail and the separation and the overall condition. And Samson also knows that pretty damn well. So this upcoming Pittsburgh Pro guest posing, that is gonna be fun, as this guy is the leader of the pack right now. So that grainy condition of Behrooz Sabani, the one that is known for, that is loading as of right now, as the man is coming back to defend his Dubai Pro title. So if he looks like that, with 7 weeks to go, you just cannot imagine him coming in off. In fact, we haven't seen him miss his mark in any of the shows that he has done since turning pro. So the first show that Behrooz Sabani did, that was back in 2021. And even in that show, the entire bodybuilding community was so surprised on the level of conditioning that Behrooz Sabani brought. Now the fact is Behrooz would have placed top 10 at the Olympia for 3 consecutive years if only he was given the opportunity to compete at the Olympia and travel to the US. And that Dubai Pro physique from last year, where he beat William Barnett and Nathan, that can 100% upset the top 6 at the Olympia. Now Behrooz Sabani has become a much better bodybuilder. So in 2025, with everything improved, especially his quads, which made him look a bit unbalanced at the beginning of his career, he's gonna be so much more dangerous. So there is a lot of money on the line at this upcoming Dubai Pro. And Behrooz is gonna be so fresh, as this is gonna be his first show of the year, and also after 1 year. So he's gonna peak 100%. Now it's gonna be very shocking if no former Miss Olympia, other than Nathan Deasha, decides to enter this upcoming Dubai Pro, as the prize money for even that second and third place, that is 50 grand and 25 grand respectively. Quinton Beastwood posted this new physique update, which is more or less 12 weeks out of this year's Tampa Pro. So he hasn't officially announced what show he's gonna go for, but it's a high possibility that he's gonna go for that show. So the detail is now coming in very nicely, especially on his quads. And the man is just about to enter that phase of the prep, where he always looks so monstrous and at his absolute best. And the reason is he looks big as well as very lean. So looking back at some of his 8 weeks out pictures from last year's New York Pro prep and seeing how he deflated so much as he got deeper and deeper into the prep, that must have been very painful to see. Now he isn't making that same mistake once again. The fact is he needs to show up big as a house and full blown on the stage. And he has a type of physique where the structure is just so damn superior that the judges will reward him if he shows up less than 100% in terms of the condition, just the way they did with Andrew Jack at this past FIBO Germany. But the fact is Quinton has to show up big. Now Toronto Pro Show last year, that was a great example where Quinton came in fuller with a little bit of less conditioning, and he was able to beat guys like John Jewett and Tim Bodesham, who were both absolutely shredded. Now we have been saying this for so many years now, that Quinton's potential, that is unlimited. He has been searching for his first pro win since 2019, and it's about time he finally fulfills his true potential. Now as of right now, from what we saw, he's coaching himself So let's just hope that all things go well for him for this upcoming Tampa Pro. So hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.